this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you're enjoying the save, drop a like on the video, that'd be tremendous. So, today we're starting with some bad, but also I think in the long run, very good news, and that is that Luciano Pinto has left the club. I know I actually rate this guy quite highly, but sometimes there's a deal and it's just too good to turn down, and that is exactly what we dealt with here. You might notice the skin looks a tiny bit different. I've updated it to the 1.4 version of TCS. So yeah, not only that, but we are in the process of replacing him too with a younger, in theory, better player too. Hoping he'll sign for us though, because there's a lot of other clubs have put bids in too, so we'll see. But we'll show you guys if he joins us, maybe even in between the games. So yeah, Pinto, £50 million. There was rumours that a bid would come in. I saw the news articles and I thought, well, you know what? If they actually do put a bid in of that kind of size, I will accept, but he probably won't join them because they never do. But they did. I accepted it, and he did join them, and he's on £150,000 a week to go to China, and we got £50 million. I thought I overpaid for this guy when I got him for £24 million. And I think actually the deal at the time was pretty solid, considering we had to sort of haggle them down and force the deal through, essentially. But to sell the guy on for double the money is one of those deals you just cannot not do. So Luciano Pinto's gone to China for 50 million quid. What a deal! Right. It's Sunday, which means it's Regen Sunday time. Oh yes, let's go. As always, to participate, head over to the Discord, link in the description. Drop your regions in there. I'll be showing them in Regen Sunday, but also on stream sometimes as well. First up, it's Hannes Bieber-Borrow, because Bieber-Borrow, what a great name. Then we've got Lefteris Diamantis, a Jordanian centre-back with a Greek-sounding name. I love to see players from the obscure nations. I want to find one regen from every nation that's like decent. That's my plan. I want to build like a full world map with one. That's a cool idea, actually. We need to work on that, Discord. Then we've got Drega, a Liechtensteinian, or whatever the name, nominative term is for people from Liechtenstein. He is decent. Then we've got Marcel De Bie, because, I mean, he's just really good, and it's called De Bie. Then Hedrath Murianasalaga Chamira Trisnantha, who is an Englishman playing for Burnley. Cool. Then we've got Musaleen Parvez Hussein, probably one of the best Bangladeshi players I've ever seen. We're building him up. Then Bonolo Bad Boy. I mean, I wasn't going to not put him in, was I? And he's from Lesotho. And lastly, Oscar Helbo, a Swedish central midfielder, an attacking midfielder. We talked about him on stream. We showed him. Wolfie, what a player. I mean, look at this. He's 14 and he's already of this quality. Now, I believe he was playing with the database that made the average age slightly younger that players could gen at for other clubs. Because I know I like this in Spain, not Spain, Germany and France, they can spawn at 14, but they can't in other countries. But that is still ridiculous. What a player at that age. He's going to be a Ballon d'Or winner, surely. So, there we go. That was Regen Sunday. You got your regens. Drop them in the Regen chat. I'm going to try and work towards making that world map situation. That would be quite cool. I want to find the best. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to find the best regen from every single country overall. And that's going to be a thing I'm going to do. So, yeah, I think we could even make that into a video series or something. So, we've kind of just been bobbing along, singing a song at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea at this point, and doing a bloody good job of it, frankly. For a start, Guerra is now the all-time league top goal scorer. He overtook Les Brad when he got his 126th league goal for Notts County. And iTouch came second in the Ballon d'Or. Incredible. Behind Nigord, the guy that played for Arsenal and then now Real Madrid. Probably the best right winger in the world. So yeah, fair play to him. And also, iTouch and Guerra were both starters in the team of the year. So Guerra was the starting striker and iTouch was the left-sided player. So to have two players in there is awesome. The first of which was, I have no shame in admitting that this was pure fortune that we managed to win this match. Now, they did have more long shots than you would imagine. Like, they did buff their stats a little bit with long shots, but still, we should not have won this match. It was crazy. Took the lead through Jose Nelson Guerra, who's really got back into form over this period, which was very, very nice. They then equalised with Jordi Ferrer, and I thought that's fair enough as it goes, but then it was the response from us. Almost immediately go back in front through Augustin de los Santos, who had a wonderful game, and then to take a third goal, once again through Jose Nelson Guerra. We then managed to hold them off until Håkon Bäckström came in there and grabbed one late for Manchester City, but it was a good win away from home, and that to me was like the catalyst to spring us forward. And it really did show as we went and trashed Bournemouth 4-1 at home in this one. Jose Nelson Guerra, again, giving us the lead in this one. But then we managed to score 2 goals in first half stoppage time, which is crazy. First John Carlos, then Uranis. Another one in the second half, this time from iTouch. John Carlos is on fire. iTouch is on fire. Guerra is on fire. They are all on fire. And then they did get one back annoyingly through Yuki Mochizuki, but that's just life. It was also a direct free kick, because we literally cannot stop conceding direct free kicks in the 90th minute plus zone. I don't know what's going on there. We were then forced to sort of scrape ourselves a victory away at Burnley. Played better than them, but we just couldn't hit the target enough. In the first half, we had 13 shots on goal and 1 on target. Second half, it sort of got a bit better, and thankfully, Darren Lever was able to come off the bench. Dubois whipped the ball out to him. I think it was Dubois. Yeah, it was. He cut inside and just smashed one at the near post and made it 1-0. We needed that victory because they're not a good side. We were about to drop some serious points. And last but not least, we went out in the cup and absolutely shattered Hull City 4-0. It could have been many, many more goals. 2 goals for Guerra, 1 from the penalty spot, 1 for Remy Dubois, which I believe was his first of the season, and another one for iTouch, just carrying on his incredible season that he's having. Everybody played well. James Unger was back into the team as well and playing pretty decent himself. I don't think he's living up to his expectations yet, but I do like what he's giving. I think I just need to use him a bit more sparingly because he does get injured quite a lot. But I've now got way more confidence in Agustin de los Santos to come in and do stuff for us. I think he's actually got better numbers so far than Unger this year. And all of that leaves the league looking like this. We are on 47 points, still 2 points off the top, but we could go back to the top with a victory. I say back to the top. I don't think we've ever actually been at the top. Liverpool have dropped some points lately. We've now got a 7-point gap over Manchester United and an 8-point gap over Chelsea, and then a 14-point gap over Wolves and all these teams down there. We're actually having an excellent season as far as seasons go. It's just Liverpool are having a slightly better season as seasons go. But Guerra's now onto the top scoring list, though, with 15. But look at that. The Korean lad at Manchester United has got 22 league goals in 20 games. He is a monster this season. I don't know what's got into him. He's actually scored more goals in 17 league matches this year than he has reached even in seasons when he's had 30 games for Manchester United. I actually don't know what's gone on with him this season. He could get 40 odd. As you can see, Huddersfield stood down at the bottom with 0 wins anyway. I reckon they've got a good shot of being the worst ever Premier League team. Pep Guardiola's Chelsea, as it would seem. Luckily, Silva is suspended, but Acevedo might finally get a chance to get back into the team. Silva's been keeping him out of it, basically. Yep, that's about as full strength as I like. You might also notice that Everton Luis, the guy I showed you in the summer, has now joined us, but he's a backup right winger, so now we've got 3 options there. So the bench will be Bacado, Fernandez, Asman, De Los Santos, Celso, Lever, and Eslami. If that other guy does join us, I will show you him, of course, in between games maybe, or in the next episode. But next episode is going to be interesting because I'm going to do a little bit of a deep dive. Well, not a deep dive, a sort of a surface level deep dive into what happened with Bolton and how they actually got to where they are, along with a couple of other things, like what happened to Dude. I have confidence in this tactic that we're playing now. I think this might be the peak of this shape with these players, is where we've kind of at now. I've been messing around with it with Uniao on stream, and it really does function brilliantly, even for a weaker side. So I'm going to put this version of the tactic on the Steam Workshop too soon, because I think it deserves to be there, because I think it's a really good all-purpose approach. It's got my Uniao side into 4th in the Portuguese top flight in their first season in the top flight, currently. So it's definitely something. Dubois. Campbell, lovely first touch, good block. Becker drills it wide. Good start from us, though. This is the first highlight of the game. I'm not even joking. 39 minutes on extended highlights, and that is the first highlight we've actually seen in the match. Part of me would kind of settle for a 0-0 draw. We wouldn't lose any ground on Liverpool, and it's a good point away at a strong side. It keeps the gap. Nothing match, really. Well, I mean, so little is happening in this match. It's insane. I'm baffled by it. I've been messing around with some stuff. I've brought on Hadi Aslami just to give us a slightly different option in the strike force, frankly. Asman, a little bit of room now for James Unger. Can he take the shot on? Oh, he gets... That's the only real chance has been on the night, and that was a difficult one for him, to be fair. This might actually be the dullest game I've ever played on extended highlights on FM. Ansu Fati now coming through for Chelsea. Cleared away. Go on, win that Jespersen. Well played, James Unger. Round the side for Campbell. That's a really nice bit of ball. Can he whip it across? Lever! Dubois! And cleared away. Oh, God. Oh, please. Right. What? Why does the number 17 get drawn to him when there is a centre-back there? That's the sort of crap that annoys the shit out of me. It makes no sense that he would track the guy when there is a second player already on him. It would be very marginal if we did deserve the win, you know. But the 0-0 draw would be... They certainly don't deserve the win. That's for sure. Cool. Well, there you go. That's life, innit? Well, that's what you get if you don't take your chances. And you concede a chance. And bloody Nirvana's gone and scored. Well, there we go. Did we have a result exactly like this last year, except in the home game? It feels like we did. Well, that we could have done without that, really. I mean, we're still keeping a nice buffer as it goes, but I really could have... We played reasonably well, to be honest. I don't think we deserved to lose. The draw would have been a fair result, I would have said, but... we just didn't look the same. Right, now we really must motor on into the next match. Right, we're back. This is why I sold Pinto. The deal was done. This is Victor Kraug Bertelsen. If someone who is of the Danish persuasion could potentially tell me how to pronounce that properly, because it feels like one of those ones that I am butchering. But I'm calling VKB for now. So yeah, he's joined us. £16.5 million from FC Copenhagen. Now, okay, yes, this isn't as great as my scouts were suggesting, but I don't think that really matters that much when you look at him. 6'3", but he's got 16 pace. Sorry, 16 acceleration and 15 pace. His physicals are off the charts for a 19-year-old who's also 6'3". More importantly, 18 heading, 17 tackling, 16 jumping reach. Marking's only 13, but he's still only 19, remember. He's got some excellent mental attributes. He's very brave, got good concentration, aggression, anticipation. Positioning isn't bad either. For £16 million, I cannot argue with this guy joining the club. I think he's got world-beater potential for us. He feels like the next coming of the guard dog, Nikolai Ovagor-Sonogor. So, yeah, I'm glad he's here, quite frankly. I think we've traded up. You know, we've also made £35 million on the total deal net-wise, and I think we've got a better player out of it, so I'll take it. Oh, yeah, and fractured lower arm for Beckert. He's going to wear a cast, so he should still be able to play, but Piszczek has done himself a massive hip injury, and he's going to miss the rest of the season. So, let us see. Obviously, my assistant's going to try and put other people in these spots because if they have that there, they won't play them. But that's fine because I'm going to put him in anyway. So the bench is going to be Asman, VKB, Lever, Rincon, Fernandez, De Los Santos, and Eslami. We'll have VKB on the bench today because I don't want to disrupt our starting centre-back partnership for this game. Might get him on later if we got the game wrapped up, potentially, just to give him a bit of taste. But I think he's mainly going to get his chance when one of them needs a little bit of a rest so he can play his way into it because I like the Jespersen-Uranus partnership for now. I have... Oh, it's snowing. Very nice. I've not actually seen that for a... Wow, that's kind of cool. -7! My God! Are you sure we're not in the Arctic? It seems that VKB has brought the weather with him. Not that Denmark is that far north, but... Oh, cool! We're actually getting... Oh, this is awesome! I genuinely... I've never seen this before. Does it have to drop below a certain temperature for you to get this kind of pitch? Hello? This is fun. I've genuinely never seen this before. I'm hugely enjoying this. Maybe we can get them in the snow here. The replays are going to be dope. iTouch is already through and bends it into the side net as Chelsea take an early lead. Possession is looking good for us so far. Uranus with a massive header. We're controlling the ball, but we do need to try and break them through. Thankfully, they're not playing a super defensive shape. Oh, iTouch is inside, bends it. We're kind of just doing our thing. Slowly but surely grinding through chances and shots and that, but haven't got that opening goal, which is the problem right now. Particularly as now Liverpool are winning. Unger dips inside. Nice work from Unger. He's all the way through. Surely. Oh, big save from the goalkeeper, denying James Unger the chance to give us the lead. That really should have been 1-0, James. Out wide, and Acevedo's going to have his work cut out here. Giroud, watch them score with... Oh, are you joking? Well, I'm not really sure what more we can do in this game. Just the 12 shots on target that we've managed to have so far. Oh, my God. I'm going to press them higher in the second half to really try and get in amongst them, but use all the other stuff the same. Just with a higher press and more aggressive. And that's Rob going to be sent off, hopefully. Really? Not a yellow for that. All right. We've had 10 corners. I feel like a corner goal is probably our best way to break them down at this point. Ball whipped in. Cleared away. Unger. Eye touch. Cleared away again. Guerra with a bit of room. Might go for the shot, you know. Dubois. Dubois. But can he keep running with it? Yes. The distraction's elsewhere. There's going to be some spaces in the middle, I would have thought. Dubois. Eye touch. Jean Carlos. Eye touch. Just wide of the post. Oh. Beckert with a... Yeah, we've got it back. Okay, good. Huddersfield have retreated into their shell a little bit now, unfortunately. Getting a bit more defensive, which could cause more problems. We should have scored earlier, really. Eye touch. Can he get the... He's still got it. Can he whip it across to someone? Unger! Yes! James Unger at the back post. Notts County 1. Huddersfield 0. It only took 13 shots on target to finally get the goal. But James Unger doing his job there. Eye touch. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the right-hand side is supposed to be more of a creative element rather than a scoring. But what a ball this is from eye touch. Just not even standing it up. He's whipped that across. Unger wins a header. We didn't see a lot of headers scored by our right wingers last season, and it's nice to see. And look at the gloves on everybody. We're camping in their half now. Dubois. Unger. Guerra. Oh, well played. 2-0 now. Jose Larson Guerra, 22nd goal of the season for him. It's been a long time coming in this game, but we now have broken the barrier down somewhat. Really nice work again from James Unger there. I thought he was going to take this down, but look at this from Dubois. Just looks up, pings one over there, and Unger just first time little knockdown on the volley from Guerra as well. What a finish. Dubois cleared away again. Ooh, breakaway potentially for Huddersfield. Where is the defence? It's a big opportunity now, and they have fluffed it. Campbell, big tackle. I want to try and shut them out entirely so they have no shots. That'll be the ultimate defensive performance today, I'd have to say. Fernandez is going to cut back on his right. Slips it to eye touch. Everybody's cutting back on their right here. Dubois, ass-man, long shot incoming. Smashes it again. So where we got much worse in this second half was the number of shots on target. So we've had 14 shots in the second half, but I think only 2 of which have actually been on target in the end. 2-0 victory in the end. Very, very comfortable. They didn't even have a shot in the game, which is good. But we... I don't know, weren't particularly convincing there, and it took a little bit of luck in places to get that. But James Unger deserves... Oh, he doesn't. Apparently, he's not man of the match, despite assisting one and scoring the other. But hey, I'll give him that. That is exactly what we needed. We stay barreling on towards the top of the league. Only 2 points behind Liverpool. 50 points from 22 matches is pretty damn good, I've got to be said. Man United still there with Chelsea as well. I wish we'd got that other win. It would have been much, much nicer. But top 4 is dead cert now. 12 points, still looking very good. Huddersfield stay winless down at the bottom. Classic. Next episode is going to be Real Madrid. We all knew that. I've added a few extra things here so you can see the formations that we lost against. Just so there might be some patterns there potentially. And also you can see the goal scorers as well because I think that's kind of fun. So yeah, next episode is going to be Real Madrid. It might be a single live comment because there might be another another FA Cup game in here potentially as well if we beat Bolton. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like. That'd be awesome. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be fantastic as well. Go follow over on Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. I'm also streaming right now on Twitch as you're watching this, starting at 7 p.m. So that will be right now. So yeah, go over and do that. It's the Streamer Showdown. That's the last time we're going to mention that, don't worry. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun. Capybara. Bye-bye.